Hey,
Hey,
Chica,
hey, hey.
how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing good.
Hey, hey, everybody. Welcome back to Healing Within Chicas. I am Jessie.
And I am Irbury.
Welcome back to another episode. Let's ring the bell because we have a bell now.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Mulan. If you weren't here last week for my episode of me introducing Mulan, go right ahead and check that video out because I go into detail on who she is, who am I, who we are, and everything in between.
Yeah.
Chica, how is everything? How's the relax? How's the family? Look at your hair looks amazing today. What in the world? Mermaid came right out of the water to us.
Take a look, Chica, because next week is going to be gone.
No way. What?
Yes. It's going
What are
away
you
on
going for
Friday.
now?
I'm just going back to blonde. Um, it was nice. I loved it. I had it for, a while, but I am ready to go back to, my regular color and everything. So yeah, so on Friday I have an appointment. Once I get to Philadelphia, my mom is taking me to her hairdresser, and then, she's gonna make it all even and all pretty. I'm gonna get a haircut too, so it's gonna be a nice and pretty.
Oh my God, she's coming back to blonde.
Yeah, I
I mean,
experienced.
did you have fun though? Did you have fun? Because I feel like when you put a different color into your life, it adds some different spice. Did you have fun?
Yes, I loved it. I love the energy. I love the conversations that started because of my blue hair. I loved everything about it. And, now that I enjoyed everything, the vibe, the color, the fun, I'm ready to, go back to, blonde. And um, I don't think about not going back to do like a fantasy color. But the only reason why I'm actually changing my hair is because when you use semi-permanent hair dye, it actually goes away with every wash. And so it is any other color that you use on your hair. But the problem is that with this particular color, it actually goes on my clothes, on my towels, on my bed sheets.
Oh,
So I'm just done with that part. I
it's
love
a
the color.
fucking nightmare. That's what it is. A
It's a
fucking
nightmare.
nightmare.
Yes, like I wash my hair and then I have to wait until it dries so I can get dressed because otherwise it goes on my clothes. And then
Okay, I
my
hear
bed
you.
sheets and everything. So I was like, you know what? I bought brand new bed sheets. I'm not changing them until I go back to my blonde, where I don't have to worry about any of that. So that's the only reason why I'm actually getting a divorce from my teal hair color because I love it so much. But
I love how you said divorce.
yeah, I'm just done for it now. Yeah, for now, I'm done. But maybe I'll do another color at another time, maybe another product, maybe.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm just
Lesson learned for me that I wanted to dye my hair purple, not to do it
yeah.
because I wouldn't be able to do. I wouldn't be able to do the maintenance of it. I can barely do the maintenance of the darker color. Imagine no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Thank you. So thank you for doing the experiment for the
yeah,
both of us.
yeah. So imagine, my clothes with the blue. I stopped wearing white because of the same reason. I imagine you wearing a white shirt and then you see all the blue and whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm just, I was like, you know what? It was fun while it lasted. It was amazing. I loved it, but I just hate the fact that everything is blue. Um, so that's the only reason why I'm changing it. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean it looks amazing on all.
yeah,
I think all the colors that you have put on, it looks amazing. When you brought this color, I was like, oh my God, let's see, because I always wanted to dye my hair like a purple or a white or like something cool like that. I always I always fear the maintenance part of it, and I was, oh my God. So Chica, as we speak, there's a little spider coming down from the phone, like giving us so many blessings of like everything that's coming to like life. And you know me, I'm a weirdo like that. So I see it and I'm just like, oh,
okay.
thank you. Thank you for the lessons of today.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, hair is everything. And one thing that I wanted to tell you is like, oh, I wanted to dye my hair purple. Remember how I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you know, it was fun while it lasted. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but yeah, it's time to take a break and, you know, just go back to my regular blonde days and just
You look great with blonde hair no matter what. It's
I
like,
love it. My mom
yeah.
was like, you went back to blonde, right? I'm like, yeah, of course I am.
Oh yes, I'm gonna vibe like a blonde lady. Yes, I am.
But yeah, so that's happening next week. I am actually flying over to Philadelphia on Thursday morning. Um, and then, you know, I'm taking a few days with my mom and Josue. I'm going to be spending some time with Josue's dad, his wife. So it's gonna be fun. Next,
Yeah.
you know, next weekend is gonna be fun.
How long are you gonna stay here for?
I'm gonna be there for like 4 days. I fly in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I get to come back on Monday night at like 10:30. So I'll be there like 5 days. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A little break because, you know, I still have work. So
I was gonna say the blessing and the abundance of all the work that you have going on. It's beautiful. Like one day we were talking, oh yeah, I don't have anything to do today, and then the next day we were talking, oh my God, what's going on?
It was like a Monday. It was like, you know, I had absolutely no. The whole weekend I was like, I was so bored. I didn't have anything to do. I was like, I didn't even know what to do by myself. I'm usually like used to being, you know, working.
You have to enjoy those moments, chica. When you have those downtime, you have to enjoy it, because look at you now. It's like crazy maniac. And now you don't even have time to eat.
Monday came, I had one order on the board, and the next thing I know, I needed to double space my wall because the orders didn't even fit on my work calendar. So I was like, oh my God. So yeah,
if you're joining us for the first time ever, and if you never joined us before, Emery is a fantastic graphic designer. It's like, what? It's a magic workshop back there. You're so patient, chica, because everything that Emery, most of everything that you do is on paper, is by paper.
Yeah, it's on paper. And I'm actually, let me show you. I'm actually working on this box right now. So this little guy is 7 layers. Each layer, it's a different color paper, and then each side has airplanes. Each airplane has 6 layers of color, plus the moon, and then on the back it's gonna say "Happy Birthday, Nicolas." But yeah, this is actually something that I'm working on right now. I have to make 36 of these boxes, so that means I had to make 72 airplanes. And each airplane is 6 pieces, plus the oh my God, I just forgot the word. The cloud. Jesus.
The clouds. Chica, yeah. Does it have did you just said that you're adding the moon to that, or it was the cloud?
No, it's a cloud. This one doesn't have any moon. It's just you know, it's just the little pilot, and
so cute.
Yeah, so this has been a project. I've been working on this since last week, so imagine.
That's amazing, chica.
It's a Tuesday or Wednesday. Last week I stayed up until 4:30 in the morning just putting the airplanes together. Just putting there. It was like 4 hours.
So, that's why you don't question people's work. Yeah. You know, like
it's expensive. I'm like, listen, if you would know the amount of work and patience that it requires to get something like that done, you know, you really need to appreciate it because it's a lot of work.
And the energy, chica, the energy, like, you know what, first of all, the work, the physical work, but the energy that goes into it. Like same thing when I'm training somebody, that they're like, oh yeah, but you should do that for free. Oh, okay. So my energy should be for free then. Like, no, I offered it for free for a really long time and nobody wanted to take advantage of it. So now that the ship is sailed, no, there's none of that anymore. Like, yes, I have my offerings and I do offer certain things for free, you know, most of it coming to the place that I teach 3 times a week. And, you know, that's also free if you go there. But if you want me on a one-on-one, that's I pay for my one-on-ones.
Exactly.
You know, and that's something that we all have to see it when we go look for a mentor or a coach, or, you know, somebody that's to help you in the business or whatever the case may be. They pay for that. They pay for that service to have it in their life. Same thing as me. I pay I paid to get my licenses. I paid to get my
We
certificates. I paid for all of that.
time, money, effort, a lot of stuff into the
A
knowledge.
lot of energy and a lot of hard work. Lots of it.
And actually, Chica, it's great that we are talking about this because it actually is the perfect way to describe our topic for today, which is how to set healthy boundaries. And I think that's one of the main things that we need to do as business owners is set that boundary. In fact, that it's so hard nowadays for people to respect other people's prices, time, effort, and it's something that gets disrespected a lot. Like,
and
oh,
energy.
why would you charge me that? Or why would you charge me? I'm your friend, or we're family, or so many things behind it. And it comes down to boundaries. You need to set that boundary and have the respect, the relationship, and the trust with the other person, no matter if it's a friend, somebody that you don't even know. But the fact that they're respecting what you're doing, that they respect your prices, your time, your effort, the time that you took to earn the knowledge that requires for you to complete whatever you're being asked to do. So I think it's huge. Boundaries are so important in our day-to-day lives, not only if you're a business owner, but also just a regular person that has to go to work. You have to set boundaries with your coworkers, with your boss, with anybody that you come in communication with. And not even communication, like even if you're on the street, you have a boundary. So I feel like it's so important to have a boundary for everything that you do.
Yeah, Chica, you know what I heard? Somebody put under social media, and I think it was Bob Proctor. I want to say somebody very famous up there put under social media that people, your family members and your friends will rather pay triple or double because you didn't give them the discount of 25 cents or half price or whatever. They prefer. So our family members prefer to pay triple, quadruple to a total stranger because we didn't give them the discount. So that right there should tell you a whole lot on your setting of your expectations and your boundaries and everything else.
And the people like surrounding yourself with, because it's so important. I mean, in my case, to tell you the truth, I've never had an issue with a friend or a family member because everybody knows that all the money that comes into my business it goes towards my family and my kids and everything we do. So I've never had a family member ask for a discount. Have never had a friend ask for a discount. And if they think that I'm charging them cheap, they will pay more. They will send me money. Like they will send me more money than what I ask for what the job is. And sometimes I get people like, oh, that's it. I thought it would be more. And I'm like, no, this is what I charge. And it is what it is. And I've never had anybody complain, but there's a lot of people that are out there who, you give them a quote and they're like, oh my God, that's a lot. That's so expensive. And they're like, oh, okay, well, thank you. So the way that I see it is a lot of people see and say that you're expensive, but it's not that you're expensive. It's just that you're out of their budget. And that's something that you always have to think in mind. That person is not your client because they don't have the budget to pay for your services. So they will find somebody else that charges cheaper and that they would be under budget. It's not that you are expensive, it's just that you are over their budget, which is
and that's great. It's great to see it that way, Chica, because some people take it personal and everything, and then you become enemies because you didn't give me a discount. No, you were just not in my budget. It's like that's as simple as that. So if a lot of people see it that way, it's like super thingy, Chica. But definitely setting boundaries is one of the best things that we have done in our lives.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so important. It's so important because people like to take advantage of you. People like to use up all your, good
energy
and time. And, a lot of times I feel like I'm way too good and people take advantage of that. And, sometimes, a lot of the times I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. And sometimes I feel like, okay, but that is my fault because I didn't set the boundary.
Because you're allowed, yeah. Same with me.
Yeah. So I feel like it's so important to have some type of boundary from the beginning to set an expectation to, what is the maximum that you will allow in order to, have some type of like relationship or be a friend or, anything. So yeah, I feel like it's so important at the end of the day to have some type of boundary. And same thing with the family.
Chica, for me, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So for me, the self-care boundary was big for me, Chica, especially in my house with the 3 kids and Eagle and everybody else. And then work at that time was also work. That I just wanted to like be by myself for like 2 minutes. That's how it started, because everybody's playing video games, everybody's screaming, everybody wants this, everybody wants that. And I learned the lesson the hard way, where like, if you don't set your boundaries, they will always budge in, and everything in between. Chica, I was so excited when I heard that I was getting a new door in my bathroom, in my brand new bathroom. I was like, are we getting a new door? That is the question. And the guy was like, oh yeah, no, everything new. No. I was like,
close the door. Goodbye.
You're gonna need a door, girl. I'm gonna need some privacy for those full moon baths.
Yes, please.
God, it's so crazy. We definitely need to set boundaries for everybody, for work, personal, whether there be, that you have clients coming in and, all of that. You need it, because if not, then you're gonna go into like this exhaustion, and you're gonna exhaust yourself. You're gonna overwork yourself. You're gonna do things for your body that it's not even healthy, and you're going to like go into this cloud where you're like, what? How did I get here? Well, you got here because you overworked yourself and you didn't put some boundaries. And sometimes I'm still guilty of certain people still pushing my boundaries a little bit, because I'm not like, I'm not Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And I feel like,
but I do realize, I'm like, no.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, at the beginning sometimes it's hard, but I think that we need to set boundaries even with ourselves too. Because sometimes we just allow so much, and it gets to a point that it's just too much, and then you can't take it anymore. You get overwhelmed, you're too stressed. And it's because of that we don't set boundaries even with ourselves.
Yeah, Chica. So today was a full moon, and I prepped for today because ever since the love of my life, the moon, and everything, ever since I started the podcast, Spiritual Awakening, all of that good stuff. Like, I shared it with, if you haven't watched those videos, I shared all of it in the prior videos. Week by week, I shared Spiritual Awakening, killing craziness, like, what is a spiritual awakening? What do you experience? All of it. So one of the biggest thing was detachment and the boundaries and all of that good stuff. It was crazy. It was crazy. I can't wait until so we're evolving into new things. So that was the thing. So learning from the full moon was one of the biggest things for me, was having conversations with the moon and meditating. And, for me, I thought, everybody's having conversations with the moon. Everybody's healing the same way and whatever. And then I meet a few of my friends, and they're like, no, girl, your connection is a different kind of connection. Like, what? And then, I will share my full moon rituals, or now I have shared with a whole bunch of people. If you ever wanted to be part of it, you guys can send, comment below that you want to be part of the rituals. I send you a link, a Zoom link. It's letting go. I also have a video on that, on letting go and what to do and the not to do, and how do you set your space for letting go, and what is letting go. The full moon definitely has a beautiful energy for you can do these type of things, saging your home, prepping your home for beautiful energies to come in, so you can manifest bigger things in your life, better things in your life, with all of it. Because you remember how when I first started talking to you, I always told you, Chica, there's a huge thing about, the law of attraction book, of The Secret.
The Secret.
Remember and then you were like, oh my God, Chica, you're going to ever talk about this? And I'm like, yeah, of course. And, one of the biggest things that I shared with Emery was that, it's beautiful. The law of attraction books are amazing. And, the Secret is amazing. but you have to add some spiritual stuff to go along with it so that you can harness from it. Like, the thing is that I feel like The Secret has made a lot of people lazy, because they're like, oh yeah, I read the book, I'm gonna have manifest all of this stuff, and then you don't want to go and take some action into it, when the law of attraction, it has action in it. Like, if you don't take any action, what do you think is gonna happen? Nothing's gonna happen. And it's not that the law of attraction didn't work for you. No, it was just like you sat on your lazy ass butt and didn't do anything about it. Simple as that. So yeah, so I did so much it for today, and then I had a few people send me messages. Oh, what are you doing today? Or let's do this. No. No. Today is set for good vibes only and good vibes only.
Yeah.
And only good vibes only, and everything else will come in between. Because remember when I used to be working, that I used to prep for that, and I used to meditate, and I used to go to work, and the craziest things used to happen to me at work, and I used to be like, why, please, like, I just want to be at peace. And it's because everything happens all at the same time, same as good energy, bad energy happens, and there's, you can either be in front of it or behind of it. One thing that I did learn today, though, by connecting to the universe, it was about letting go and surrendering, and really surrendering. And I wanted to read this to all of you guys, because I share with Marie, I share with my friend, and I share with a bunch of people. But I had a meditation with the moon on the 19th, and I timed it because sometimes I usually don't, but if it's important, I'm called to do so. So I asked the moon, I was like, what message would you want to bring in this full moon, in this day? And so the message that came through was, in order for us to heal, we must let go. In order for us to let go, we must surrender. Surrendering your thoughts, actions, and the way we're living. Let the guidance of the universe take you to the next level of consciousness. Don't question the process, because you have yet to know the destination. Let the universe lead you to the place where you've never been before, and enjoy the process and the journey. Love, the moon. It was so deep, chica. I was like, what in the world? I was like, you know what? But, in the moment, I wrote, I closed it and left it alone. I usually don't pay mind to what I'm writing if it's something that is, because you got to understand that if it's a real deep thought that is coming to you, it is definitely coming from a source that is higher than you.
Yeah.
Because our mind only knows what it knows. So if it comes to like in a deeper way, you're like, okay, this is deep. It is deep. It is coming from a source that you need to pay attention, because it's a message that you need to, maybe in the moment you were feeling the like, but should I, or should I not? Should I? And then you get that. And you're like, oh, okay.
Get assurance.
Yeah, chica. So I am going to pull a card, a collector card from the full moon deck. And then we're going to call it a day, because, we're here to vibe and experience. And if you want to comment below, what do you want to listen, and what do you want from us? If you have anything that you want us to cover, we're here. We're here to be the light workers of the world, chica. Are you excited about that?
Yeah.
Because even though you don't understand it, you're like, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm always there.
I'm here. I'm here to vibe and do it. Chica, it was so funny this morning. Yeah. And the moon wants you to know, for you to hold your vision. Hold
your vision.
Hold your vision. Hold your vision, whatever that is, that may be. Whether that is that you want to open a new business and you don't know where to start, whether that is that you want to embark on a new journey and you don't know where to start, well, The moon is asking you to release old energies so you can stay with your visions. So you can do amazing things, like amazing things happen when you hold your visions. Chica, if you would have never hold your vision, if you would have never hold your vision, what do you think you will be at this very moment of your life?
I will be stuck in a work that consume me mentally and physically.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
A place that's gonna drag you down and it's gonna be like, no, girl. And it was great because you learn lessons from there. And that's the great thing about life. Everything is happening for you, not against you.
Yeah.
So once you learn to understand that life is happening for you, not to you, you understand that whatever is happening in your life is meant to happen. So if you take it as a lesson, if you take it as okay, so I'm not supposed to be here because my vision's a higher vision. Okay, but I'm here because I need to learn what? That's how I took my last job.
Yeah.
What was I here to do? So yeah. So be the one to break through. Be the one to go and get your the family's like, oh, whatever. Yeah, be the one. Be like the Mulan of the family. Be like the Mulan of the family. Be that soldier. Step out of your comfort zone so you can hold your vision and go out there. And stay true to yourself. Staying in your power is so important, to stay in your power. Never let nobody dim your life, because the moment that you let somebody dim your life, take over your power, take control, you're done. You're done. Mm-hmm. You're done. Have faith in the process. Have patience in the process. I understand that this world is teaching us not to have faith and not to have patience. Yeah. But guess what? Nature and everything else is teaching us, no, you got to come back to us so that you can stay stronger in this. And avoid people that are killing your mojo. Like, avoid them. If you got to release them out of your fucking life, release them, because they're not supposed to be there. You know what? We're going to hang out. We're gonna be friends. We're gonna from a distance, or we're gonna be in the same party, and we're gonna have a great time. But after you leave, girl, I'm gonna sage. So you can take your energy with you, and then we can do amazing things. Personal development is huge. This moon is huge for personal development, for everything that you want to get into. Just go in and be amazing and hold your dreams, hold your vision, because you're going to the next level of life. And this is the next. You don't have to understand the next level of life. That's not for you to understand.
You just got to trust the process and go with it.
Yay, chica. We're going to say goodbye for now, and we're going to see you next week. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to put in where you're tuning in from, because it's always nice to know. I always love to know where I'm speaking to people. I'm speaking to people from like all over the world, especially now where I'm setting myself into the community. Come on, reach over. Where if you don't follow us on social media, go ahead and do so, because we share amazing content there every single day. Thank you for being here today and every single day. We appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah. See you next week.